Today we've got a special treat. We're sitting down with Just Phil. That's right, the TikTok sensation who's been taking Niagara Falls by storm with his hilarious yet surprisingly informative tours of local attractions. If you're coming to the falls for your vacation and you want to save money, Phil's going to help you there. He's also going to point out some of the best places to go and how you can save money on parking. You'll want to watch this video to the end to get all the information you'll need for a vacation here in Niagara Falls. Phil's got the scoop and the punchlines. Joining us for this one-on-one is none other than Ernie Reinhardt, bringing the questions and keeping it real. And that's coming up next on Roy's Studio Adventures.
When I wear my reading glasses, which I need to use to read,
hence the name reading glasses.
I walk into shit.
Just Phil.
Yeah.
Reading glasses are only for reading.
I know, it makes it a real pain in the ass though, like to go through and I have to look at notes and I put glasses on, off.
And that's too much for you.
A little more than I prefer.
I know that you're from Niagara.
I'm from Niagara.
My question to Just Phil is why did you, going through the same path that I went through, decided to showcase Niagara?
Well, it's a long story. It probably starts all the way back in my youth. I always had a burning to be something a little more than just Phil. I think I found a bit of magic with taking myself and taking the city and putting them together, and there's so much to explore.
I think if you had to put Just Phil with anybody or anything, picking Niagara Falls was not a bad choice.
I poke a little fun. At the same time, I advertise the attractions to their max. Like, I tell you what it is and how much fun you're going to have, and then I'll poke a little bit of fun at it.
Okay, so tell me a typical day in the life of Just Phil.
I have my coffee, annoy my wife a little bit with talking about what I want to do that day. And it usually involves the words Clifton Hill or Horseshoe Falls, the Parkway, Niagara on the Lake.
You do this to your wife every day?
It seems like it. And I've got this here notepad beside me at all times.
Yeah, for defense.
It's my notepad for ideas. My penmanship is so poor that once I write the idea down, it's lost because I can't read it. So it's done. It's just an idea that we'll never have again.
I have a feeling that you don't need notes. No. Okay, so that's your day off. Now you are ready to go full bore Just Phil. What do you do with who?
Well, I keep all my equipment in the backseat of my car, so it's ready to go at the drop of a hat.
So what do? Just sneak up on people and say, let's go?
Well, I don't usually have other people in it. It's usually just me.
Just Phil?
Just Phil.
That's why you call it Just Phil?
Yeah, it's Just Phil.
Oh, I love it. Yeah.
It's Just Phil and the attraction.
You know what, Phil? Just Phil, you don't need anybody else.
No.
I'm just telling you straight up. You're walking down Clifton Hill with a camera.
I usually am pretty stationary. I usually set myself up, get myself in frame, take about 4 feet back, and then action.
Okay, so what do you mean you focus on the attraction? So I know Clifton Hill well. So you're in front of an attraction. What are you doing?
Well, I'll go on the website before I go to the attraction.
Okay.
I'll find 5 or 6 interesting facts about the attraction. I'll promote those facts. Like, I'll go to the go-karts, like the Niagara Speedway, and I'll talk about how tall you have to be to ride it, how much it costs to ride it, how long the ride is. What I want to do is I want to wait till people get off that ride, and I want to ask them, how you like that ride? Did you have a good time on that ride today? That's where I want to take myself. Like, I want to go wait outside Nightmares on a Friday night. The Nightmares, the Fear Factory. Over 100,000 chickened out. I want to wait outside that chicken chute. And when they go down the chicken chute, I want to be there on the other side to get 10 seconds of audio from them.
That's perfect.
Why is it that you chickened out?
Right.
And then they'll be in tears because they'll probably still be chicken.
So where can somebody see your show?
Well, I'm exclusively on TikTok right now. It's at just.phil. That's at just Phil.
Well, I'll give you a little bit of trivia about Niagara Falls and Clifton Hill. In the middle of Clifton Hill, there's a I think it's a Frankenstein museum.
Yeah, the House of Frankenstein.
Right? My grandmother, when she came over from Italy, started the first restaurant in Niagara Falls called the Darling Restaurant in that spot, and they sold that out to the present owners now, the Frankenstein Museum. But that was a restaurant called the Darling Restaurant, started by my grandmother. And my father dug out the basement and had a gift store and took me down to the hill when I was 8 years old, and I started working on the hill since I was 8 till the time I went to university.
You know, that basement
Yes.
nowadays is the Cave of Mirrors.
I wish,
If you go around the side of the Burger King Frankenstein haunted house, and you go down the stairs, imagine it takes you to that same basement you were talking
that's
about.
it.
It'll take you to the Cave of Mirrors. Short, fat, tall, skinny.
They used to have those in Crystal Beach.
Yeah. I used to love Crystal Beach.
Did you?
I wish that was still here. I'd be there all the time, making videos.
So, what's your favorite attraction in Niagara Falls?
Well, we have a lot of really good attraction. A man-made, or you can talk natural.
Well, let's do both.
And, you know, we got one major natural attraction. You know, you can't man-make that. It's got the water, it's got the mist. It's impressive. It roars.
Yeah.
You know, you go down there any day of the summer, and you got 10,000 people gathered around it taking pictures.
I don't mean to be corny, but if you hit the like, smash the bell, and subscribe, so you can see more video, so you can watch videos of us, after we make them.
As far as the man-made attractions go, we got thousands of them, all the way up and down Clifton Hill. The Niagara Parks has everything set up along the Parkway. There's so much to do and see in our city, and if you're going to come for a weekend and you want to save some money, I strongly suggest going on the Niagara Parks website. You buy their parking pass, because parking down there is, I think it's $36 per vehicle per day. And you can't move your vehicle after you've parked it. It's there. You go back in, $36 more.
There's a parking lot on Center Street that's about $5 a day.
There is. That would be a suggestion. But I always buy a Niagara Parks parking pass. It's $50 on the website. It covers 2 vehicles. And you can use any of their major parking lots as much as you want the entire weekend.
Oh,
so you're
that's a
paying
deal.
$50 for parking for 2 vehicles for the entire weekend.
That's a deal. Are there any hidden gems that you know about?
Well, there's a couple.
Oh, give me one.
I would, for anyone who doesn't want to break the budget, but they want an adventurous day, go to the Niagara Glen Conservation Area.
Yep.
It's just a couple kilometers down the Parkway. You might have to pay $5 for parking, or you can get dropped off. You can take the WeGo. There's lots of ways to get there. But once you're there, there's picnic areas. There's a tiny little museum inside, a great observation deck. And then there's a giant metal staircase that'll spiral down into the gorge, that'll lead you to hiking paths that you can walk right down to the Niagara River. No swimming. There's signage, no swimming.
You know, I think you and I could team up. We could, because the stuff you don't know,
Yeah.
I'd be like just Ernesto, and you'd be just Phil. Not to be confused.
Yes. No, I don't think people would confuse us.
What's the most underrated attraction?
Well, there's a couple attractions, like there's the Butterfly Conservatory.
Yeah.
You know,
Did you ever go there?
I go there all the time.
Did you ever eat the chocolate covered ants and all that?
Oh,
stuff?
I've seen them. I've never ordered them.
Why?
Yeah, they bug me.
Oh,
They bug me.
you.
They bug
Oh.
me. Yeah, there's the Butterfly Conservatory. There's Fort Erie. One thing I like that people never talk about, the Skylon, the revolving dining room.
Yes. Okay, did you ever have an attraction that you found challenging?
Yeah, for sure. There's been a lot that are challenging, but the tiny little wedding chapel
Yes.
down the Parkway?
Yes.
I was trying to film there. I must have been there for about 3 hours. And I could not get 10 seconds worth of video without 20 tourists walking behind me. And I could not get into the chapel because
It's too small.
It's not even that. There was always people in it. And I can't make a just Phil video being as loud and obnoxious as I am, well, there's like 10 people in this little tiny chapel with me. I always get people when I'm making my videos who are doing jumping jacks or just starfishing in the background, or they'll go by and they'll be screaming like the entire time they're going by just to try to ruin and sabotage my videos.
You gotta love those guys. They're gonna make you a star.
I put them on my blooper reels that I haven't released any of yet, but
Hilarious.
I got dozens of them where people are just acting like buffoons on my video. I'm the only one that wants to be a buffoon in my video.
And you should be.
Yeah, I don't need any other buffoons when you got me.
No competition.
Actually, I was out filming today at the this place called the Red Chip Wagon. It's down in the Stamford area.
Yes, I know that.
And I had went there during the high school rush. A and Meyer, the high school, is right there.
I went there.
Every day at 10:45, some of them get released for their lunch. They have 2 lunch periods, I guess, the early lunch and the later lunch.
Get released. It sounds like they're convicts.
Yeah, I think they feel like they probably are. But anyways, I'm at the Red Chip Wagon, and I get bombarded with this teenage rush going to the Red Chip Wagon.
The rush was they knew that Just Phil was on location.
Well, they found out pretty quick.
Oh, did they?
There were several of them that noticed right away that I was there from their TikTok. Oh, Just Phil's here. Just Phil's here. Hey, everyone, look, Just Phil.
Perfect.
And I got myself about 50 new followers.
Listen, if I don't go on TikTok, but if I did, I'd be looking up Just Phil.
Well, you don't even have to. You just have to look up Niagara Falls. You look up Niagara Falls and a bunch of my videos will pop right up.
I don't have the time, Phil.
No. Why I wouldn't say you do.
So here's the next question for Just Phil.
Yeah.
What's your favorite food spot?
I eat a lot at the Blind Pig.
Oh,
Do you ever go to the Blind Pig?
yeah.
The Blind Pig is out of the tourist area. If you're concerned about tourist tax or tourist pricing and you have a car with you, I strongly suggest going to the Blind Pig. They got a great menu.
It's good. It's good.
Reasonable prices. It's not far. It's only a few kilometers outside the tourist area.
Just Phil, you've been a blast.
Well, thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Big thanks to Just Phil for hanging out with us and giving us a fresh, funny look at some of the best spots around Niagara Falls. If you enjoyed this show, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to Roy's Studio Adventures, and tap that bell so you never miss another beat, and it really helps my channel. Thank you. Make some time to catch a local band, drop by a live show, or support a local musician. Thanks for watching. See you on the next adventure. Until next time.